Wiseman is a not-for-profit organization where we've started and created this social philanthropy movement where we basically throw parties through drinking whiskey that raises money for different charities all across North America. That's the gist of it. We do such cool events with all the major whiskey brands, and we are now branching out into major things like golf tournaments, whiskey festivals, and anything else you can really think of that involves whiskey. TV shows and other tastings. That's what we've been doing.
So yeah, basically this year's special edition Ardbeg got preemptively released down in the States, so people have kind of been playing around with it for a while now. There's some committee release bottlings going, which are a little bit bumped up on the ABV, so a little bit stronger, a little bit more kick to them. This one comes in at 46. The back end of it, it's got like the typical Ardbeg sweetness that we're kind of looking for. Definitely all the smoke. Some have been turned down a little bit, but this one on the back end has this great kind of salty sort of sharp cheddar cheesiness that I've kind of been a fan of. It's definitely one of the better Ardbegs I've had in the past couple of years.
It's like, do you want to spend $50? Do you want to spend $5,000? Equally dangerous. We're gonna be making some cocktails. Nick's got some Quinta Ruben. He also picked out, what are we doing, the Lagavulin 8-year?
Lagavulin 8-year-old. I think we're gonna make some really cool peated cocktails.
Right, so we got a nice kind of like dichotomy here. We got like sweet dessert cocktail from the port finish, and the Lagavulin 8's got those slathery barbecue notes that we're looking for. So let's go make some cocktails. All right, let's go.
Where's the Jeep?
Where's the Jeep?
Hello, Reese.
How you doing? Welcome back, boys.
Thank you.
Wait, we should come up with a good name at least for like what this drink should be called, like the Quinta something. Like, so we don't like look
the
at
quintessential. The quintessential.
The quintessential. I like that.
Good one.
I like that. What's up, guys? I'm Nick Hardwin from the Whiskey Wise, and I'm here with Nate from Nimble Barco. We are going to make some crazy cocktails today. First up, we are going to be using the Glenmorangie Quinta Ruben. Let's get started.
What do you like about Quinta Ruben, Nick?
This flavor profile on this whiskey is just the most velvety, smoothest, like just dark chocolates, fruits. It is just an outstanding whiskey.
He is the Whiskey Wise man, after all. It needs to pass his seal of approval.
Absolutely.
Is it a worthy ingredient for this cause?
I think it's quite perfect.
Yes, okay.
All right, let's get started.
We're gonna start off, I'm thinking, Nick, I'm thinking like 50, maybe a 2-ounce pour.
I think like 2 ounces.
This is a love letter
Great
to this
cocktail.
whiskey. This is the star of the show. Next, to play off of the plummy, figgy dessert notes of this whiskey, we got some Nutty Solera, medium sherry, probably about a 20 ml pour. So we're gonna do 20 mils right into that cocktail there. So we're at Modern Bartender today.
Yep.
Great little resource if you're in downtown Vancouver. East Pender? East Pender?
Yes, East Pender.
East Pender. If you're on East Pender and you need cocktail ingredients, hit them up. They are fantastic. We got a lovely Shrub & Co. Wildflower and Honey Shrub. So with Glenmorangie, one of the whiskeys that you like,
yes.
One of its staple tasting notes is the honey and the heather and the citrus with Glenmorangie.
Absolutely. Especially
Especially with their tenure, that is what they're hallmarked for. So I'm feeling maybe just like a heavy 1/4 ounce, maybe in a bar spoon in there. Honeyed apricot and smoked hickory bitters. Now, Quinta Ruben is not a smoky whiskey. Glenmorangie is a Highland. It's not a smoky whiskey.
Sweet, citrus, you're getting all those beautiful flavors, yeah.
Exactly, but I think with the sherry and with the honey, this could kind of take that cocktail to the next level and amplify those stone fruits. So, what are you feeling for this one? How many dashes?
I'm thinking like 3 to 12.
So that's a solid 1, 2, 3. That's about a 3 to 12. Let's go with that. I know you're a neat dram kind of guy.
We're not putting ice, we're not touching that ice
Well-
whiskey, but we're doing it this time because we're making some really cool cocktails. It's okay to add a little bit of water here and there. Let's open up the flavor profile a
That's
little
right,
more.
the bouquet.
Let's cut that alcohol content down a little bit.
Nick, I got a glass in the freezer chilling if you want to snag that.
All right, that's it for the house.
Thank you. Thank you, Tessa. Want to give that a try?
Ooh, that's perfect.
I'm gonna strain this neat. This is kind of, just essentially a love letter to everything that is Quinta Ruben. We called it quintessential because it's flavors that basically we're taking everything that's great about Quinta Ruben and plugging it into an amplifier. And because it is a dessert cocktail, what better dessert garnish than a couple beautiful Luxardo Marasca cherries?
Amazing.
So that is the Quinta Ruben, quintessential.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, this cocktail.
It's working?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't even get over
Well,
it.
save your liver, because up next you got Kyle, and he's gonna be making a cocktail with Lagavulin 8-year. How do you feel about that?
I'm pretty pumped because
We're gonna get crazy.
peaty whiskey is my favorite.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm back here with Kyle. We are about to make the wildest Lagavulin cocktail you have ever heard of. We're calling this Camp Vicky.
Yes. So when I tasted this, for me, it's
Yeah.
pure campfire, whereas Lagavulin 16, it's
It's
a little
bit more refined.
more refined.
This guy's
Yeah.
gonna punch you in the face when you're on your like weekend getaway, when you're with your boys and you want to impress somebody. This is the cocktail you want to make. This is the guy.
So a normal cocktail, we'd go with like 2 ounces, but because we're by the fire,
This is the exception. You're with your boys. You're gonna have a great cocktail.
we need something that's gonna last us a little while. So we're not an establishment, we're just by the fire. So we're gonna go with 3 ounces.
I like that.
Next, we are going to set our bourbon barrel puck on fire.
This guy right here. Let's get this guy lit
We wanna take the campfire element to the next
because
level.
this cocktail is going to be lit, and that's what you want.
We're gonna use some honey.
But what kind of honey?
We call it runny honey.
We're gonna make this guy good for your cocktail.
And it'll just incorporate much more easily. BBQ sauce.
Barbecue sauce? Are you
right.
crazy?
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna use?
Yeah, why not?
Like a tablespoon. We don't got no spoons because we're men. We only use knives. That's what
Yeah,
we
yeah.
do. I think we need to like infuse this somehow with like something a little bit crazier. What could we do?
Why?
Like
I mean, some
hot
spice.
sauce. I want some
You want
spice.
hot sauce?
I want some spice. I want to throw some of that into this mix.
Okay, throw it in.
I want to like get a good splash. Oh, that's a lot. Go on
What's-
next.
what is this?
We're,
This is-
we're doing the lemon.
Lemons. We want this to be refreshing. We want it to punch you in the face. We
Yeah.
also want to lengthen it out.
Miss Vicky's barbecue smoked applewood.
So we really want to play to the campfire notes of this Lagavulin 8-year.
Glasses are available at whiskeywiseman.com/shop. Get yours today.
All right, so we have all our ingredients. Let's rim our smoky glass. This is why we call it Camp Vicky, because
Camp Vicky's. We're rimming this glass with potato chips.
potato chips.
Potato chips? That's what we're doing. All right, let's do this.
Want to shake it?
I don't want to shake
No?
it because I only know how to just drink this
just
straight.
drink it? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I
cool.
don't. Love it. Throw some ice into
Put a
this
little
thing.
more
Not
ice in
too
here,
much.
not too much.
That's perfect. This is looking spicy.
Look at all the sriracha.
Look at that. That's red.
All right,
I'm
this
going-
is the Camp Vicky. Do it.
I'm
Get
going
there.
in. The smell on this guy. I'm eating barbecue chips. I'm drinking whiskey. This is cooling me down. I love this.
Yes.
Mmm.
That's awesome.
That's a great drink.
Thanks,
I love
man.
that.
Cheers.
Welcome back to another episode of Making Cocktails with us. Start up.
Start again.
Okay.
Okay. Are you starting up? I'm starting
start
up? Okay.